G'day guys, welcome to my RSY's VT video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's Round 7's recap preview for 2023 guys. So let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Dolphins going up against the Rabbitohs. Now this game was another great game, 36 points to 14. This game was tremendously well played. Obviously, the Dolphins, I know for a fact that they didn't get the job done. I know for a fact that I didn't think that they were going to be played in that particular match. The Rabbitohs are a good team. I didn't think that this game was going to turn out as planned, but the Rabbitohs usually are a good team. They're like a top 8 team, and I'd say like they are because Cody Walker is a really good player. Really sets the mark for the Rabbitohs. So does Latrell Mitchell. Everyone likes Latrell Mitchell, obviously, because his name's printed on the every single time. It's basically it's stupid. It's stupider, I would say. But also you got Lachlan Elias. He played well. So did Damien Cook. He played well. You got to give Alex Johnston. Alex Johnston. I don't think he played in that game. I'm not particularly too sure if he did or not. You can comment down below if he hasn't played in that game. Too out of whack at the moment. But the Dolphins, I know for a fact, I feel so sorry for the Dolphins. They're coming off another loss. They are a really good team. But yeah, it's just not a good way to start the season for them. But anyway, 36 points to 14. Epic game by the Rabbitohs. The next game of this match, we see the Sharks going up against the Roosters. Now, another game has been really good by the Sharks. Is their attack, defense, how the way they play is absolutely brilliant. I know for a fact that they do play well. Unfortunately, though, the Roosters, they lost in that game, and it was just a bit too fanatic by this team. I know for a fact that they are struggling a little bit, and I just didn't think that they were gonna go out as planned. But 22 points to 12 in that game. That match just really took it to a whole new level. But the Sharks, well, basically the Roosters, let's just start with that. They played well, but only 2 tries in that game for them. And they didn't really defend and attack very well in this match. But the Sharks, with Nico Hines in that side, with Will Kennedy in that side, with Sione Katoa in that side also too, plus Blake Brayley. Without those players, there's no Sharks at all. There is no Sharks at all without consistent players in that side. And you do need consistent players if you want to win games of football. And that's why Nico Hines is in that side, because he's a really good player that stands out for the team. I just think that in this match, this game really made a good effort by the Sharks to make it a really good win against the Roosters in that game. 22 points to 12 in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Seagulls going up against the Melbourne Storm. Now, this game was another good match, and this game took it to a whole new level, and it really did. And basically in this match, it really stood the game pretty hard and pretty tough. But Melbourne Storm were just too soft, too hard, didn't really play football that well. 18.8 the scoreline was, and I predicted Manly to get an upset in this game. That was the only reason that I predicted that, is so that because Cameron Munster did not play very well fullback, and without no Nick Meaney in that side. That was the reason why I predicted Manly to win, because with having Cameron Munster in that side, this match really being either way, I just thought in this game it really had that mark to be really good. And so, what with Cameron Munster being in that side, I just thought he wasn't going to play that well with his attack and his defence. But especially for that, I just thought in this game, the Melbourne Storm did not play football that much. They did not play good at all. 18.8 was pretty low scoreline, and yeah, big upset, and I predicted it. Really good job by Manly. The next game of this match, we see the Warriors going up against the Cowboys. Now, this game was another pretty much an epic game, and I just thought the Warriors, they played really well, and knowing how you can balance it out, it was really good by the Warriors, and they played an ideal game. 22-14, very average scoreline. The Cowboys, they're just looking off lately. They're struggling heaps. They're not playing football that well, and I just got to give credit to them, because they are an excellent team with Chad Townsend, Tom Dearden, Scott Drinkwater on that side. That just looked like a lot of players, but they are quantity of players out there that can get the job done. And I'm looking at them. And then there's the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys, I know for a fact that they were struggling heaps without no Chad Townsend. And also without no Tom Dearden. But then, again, the Cowboys are now struggling so much with so much potential and effort in that side. But with Warriors, they played really well. And Sean Johnson, he's the man, and he's the key of the starting role for the Warriors. And I tell you, without him, there's no Warriors at all. And yeah, Sean Johnson played really well in that match, and scoring a couple of tries, leading the Warriors for an epic win in this game was ideal. And yeah, well done to the Warriors anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Panthers. Now, this game, I literally thought that the Knights were going to win, because they were on $5.50 on Sportsbet. And the Panthers were on, I think, $1.15 or $1.05, I believe. And the first half, Panthers didn't play really well, and they were shocking in the first half, but they were leading, they were basically feeding the tries in from the Newcastle Knights. And speaking of that, I thought the Newcastle Knights were going to win, but 16-15 in this game. Basically, in the end of the dying minute, it was a field goal contest. And saying that, the only thing that happened was Nathan Cleary to kick that last bit of field goal to make it only by 1 point. And wow, did I see some effort by the Panthers. And I just thought, in this game, they played well. They played good. And usually I do bag the Panthers out because they can be a bit grubby. They can be like all filthy or ideal, but it's just disgusting play by Jerome Noah that he didn't really play that much football at all, and it's just not looking out for him, and he's not a good player sometimes, but yeah, it's just no ideal game. They really made the mark, and 16 points to 15, that scoreline really did happen by the Panthers. The next game of this match, we see the Titans going up against the Broncos. Now, this game was another pretty much an ideal game, and I just thought, wow, did I see some really good defense by the Broncos. The Titans didn't play well in the first half. BKR would have been very disappointed, and I just thought, wow, 43-26 in that game. Very shocking scoreline. And in saying that, the Titans didn't play well at all, but they were trying their best in this match. But in saying that, wow. I legit just thought in this game, the Broncos played a really good game. And in saying that, I just thought the Broncos, with Adam Reynolds in that side, they did play very well in their defense and their attack. But the Titans, they were shocking in first and second half in that game. But the Titans need to do a bit better if they want to win games of football, because it's not looking good for them. And they are struggling with heaps of players out, including AJ Brimson. And he's a big blow for the Titans anyway, so yeah. Well done to the Broncos for making a really good win against the Titans in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Dragons. Now in this game, well, did they play some effort? Did they play a really good game, the Raiders? But then again, the Dragons, I heard a little bit of rumour saying that, yeah, well, basically, I was at the Eels and the Bulldogs game, but we're going to get to that stat at the moment in that next video coming up soon. But yeah, it was just unbelievable. But the Dragons that they did play, they tried very well. They tried hard. 20 points to 14 average scoreline in this game. Wow. Did I see some attack, defense? They read it very particularly. And I just thought, wow. They played with their heart, their soul, but they played really good. The Dragons, I know for a fact that Anthony Griffin, I don't know about him with his coaching future, but it's not looking good for him. They're looking into more coaches, so it's just really struggling to see like the board and all that type of stuff, the management team, seeing Anthony Griffin might go. But anyway, yeah, it's not looking good for the Dragons. But anyway, that match was just an ordinary game, 20 points to 14. Very good match by the Raiders. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Eagles going up against the Bulldogs. Now, this game was a pretty ordinary match. This game took to a whole new level. I believe it was 34-4 in this match. Seeing Jacob Carraz, 30-4, I believe. I'm not exactly too sure what the scoreline was. I forgot, couldn't remember off my top of my head. But anyway, that match was just absolutely ideal. The Parramatta Eels were coming out on top, coming out firing in this game. And I don't know how the hell that happened. Because I literally just thought to myself that I didn't think the Eels were going to win in this game. But they obviously did. The Bulldogs were absolutely gutless. They played shocking. They played hopeless, terrible, and absolute shitty attack and defense. But with Jacob Carraz, Braden Burns, and Jake Averillo injured, wow. The Bulldogs will be shot. Bulldogs will have massive big blows left, right, and centre. And now the Bulldogs are just going to be gone like that. But anyway, well done to the Parramatta Eels for making a really good game against the Bulldogs in this match. But I also put out a vlog for you guys. I was down there with Entertainers, so go and check that out. I was down there, so yeah, go and check it out. It's up on YouTube, so yeah, RX Players for you to the YouTube channel anyway, so go and check it out. Thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Make sure you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.